If you think about it, our planet has these fundamental rules that are written into the very DNA of almost every living thing. And today, we're going to explore one of the most powerful and honestly one of the most elegant of them all, the law of light.
So, what exactly is this fundamental law? Well, it's a concept that's so deeply woven into our daily lives that we pretty much forget it's a law at all. I mean, this isn't a rule that humans made up. It's a principle that governs everything, from the tiniest plankton in the ocean to the tallest redwood tree. It really does apply to almost every living thing on this planet.
Just think about that for a second. A single powerful law connects a little bee pollinating a flower to a massive whale migrating across the ocean. It's this silent principle that dictates whether they even have a chance at survival. It's not just about things feeling warm or looking bright. It's a rule written into the very fabric of creation itself, a constant presence that dictates the rhythm of life and death.
We call it the law of light. And it's actually a really simple but profound principle. The survival of most life on Earth is directly tied to the nourishing rays of the sun. The source material we're digging into here doesn't just say sunlight is helpful, it describes it as one of nature's most vital necessities. So, it's not an optional extra. It is the absolute cornerstone of existence.
Now, you might be thinking, this is all modern science, right? Something we figured out with biology and physics. But this idea of two great lights, one for the day and one for the night, well, that's an ancient understanding. It was recorded in one of the world's most foundational texts a long, long time ago.
So, where does this ancient law even come from? I mean, where did humanity first come up with this idea that light was given a divine purpose? To rule over the day and to sustain the entire world.
Well, the source points us right to this passage from Genesis. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day. This is describing a world being put in order, being given its function. So the greater light, the sun, wasn't just placed in the sky. It was given a role, a purpose, to rule the day, to govern the world of the living. So let's focus on what that word ruling truly means in this context. It's not about domination or control. No, here, to rule is to provide, to sustain, to nourish. It's all about the tangible, life-giving effect that those nourishing rays have on our world. The source material basically boils the sun's whole purpose down to two core functions that are just so elegantly interconnected. First, growing plant life. We're talking about photosynthesis. That's the engine of our world, right? Creating the energy that forms the foundation of almost every single food chain. And from that, the second purpose flows directly, maintaining the health of all living creatures who depend on those plants for food and the oxygen they produce. See how one builds directly on the other? It's incredible. And this slide, wow, it illustrates the stakes just perfectly. On one side, you have a world bathed in sunlight, a world of vibrant health, of growth, and of life. But the alternative? It's stark. A world without light is a world of perpetual darkness. Growth would just stop. It would be replaced by decay. And the inevitable result, as the source tells us, would be catastrophic, widespread extinction. This law isn't some mere guideline. It's the fragile barrier between a living planet and a barren rock. So, as we wrap up this exploration, what's the key message here? What should we really take away from the law of light? If this video was helpful to you, please like, comment, and subscribe to help the YouTube algorithm get the videos out to others. Thanks for watching this Principles University presentation, and we'll see you in the next video.